Winning 3 stars in Michelin, what it taught me was that for 22 years of my life, I worked very hard for something that I never wanted. That's what it taught me. And what I realize today as an older man is true success is self-discovery. Because the day you start to discover yourself, you start to accept yourself. And then you have the opportunity to fall in love for the right reason, to do things for the right reason, to realize your true potential as a human being. That's what is important, is discovering yourself.
But the thing which is hard, I mean, we all want things and we work for things. But when you actually get them, you realize that you've worked for something you didn't really want.
Well, certainly.
But then you're on a treadmill, a financial treadmill, so you've got to keep on working. Everyone wants a bit of us. The TV want one arm, the publishers want another arm, the customers want another arm, the journalists want another arm, and it's, I mean, when it first happens, it's all so exciting. You have this endless energy. You actually want to do TV, you want to do publicity, but after a time when you've done it a little bit, you realise that I don't want it anymore. No, it's not the money. You don't want it anymore. You just want your freedom back.
It seems to me that your dishes are getting simpler the more confidence that you gain.
Simplicity has been always the secret to everything. It really has. The more you add, the more you're taking away, really, so you've got to know when to stop.
So many people get fish wrong when they cook it. What are the rules?
That's because they don't have the understanding which is required. You've got to understand what fish is. I mean, every fish has got a different texture. And, I mean, you can take a piece of red mullet and a piece of turbot, exactly the same size, and one will be cooked before the other. So you've got to have an understanding of what you're actually using. But the thing which a person must remember when it comes to cooking fish is that 15 seconds is a lifetime. That's all they've got to really understand.
Winning 3 stars, without question, is the most exciting journey of any young chef's life.
Yeah.
But when you win your 3 stars, it becomes very systematic.
Yeah.
You're a well-oiled machine.
Yeah.
But it was so boring. And then I started to think, do I want to do this anymore? I'd leave home early morning, and my 2 sons are sleeping. I'd come home every night, and they're sleeping. One day, I was on the riverbank one Sunday afternoon, and this little thought came into my head. And that thought was, Marco, you're being judged by people who have less knowledge than you. So I thought to myself, so what's it all worth? What have I worked all these years for? When you work in a kitchen, like I did, and all your energy goes into the food and into your restaurant, your emotional growth is limited because all your emotions are going into your food, into your restaurant. Working hard was the greatest painkiller I could ever have taken. What happened was it suppressed my internal pain. You can't reinvent the wheel. We live in a world of refinement, not invention.
I mean, he had that confidence, like Maradona now. Yeah. He's got that confidence when he approaches 3 defenders to go straight through them. That's why he's a great footballer. Yeah. I mean, you see most of them dithering around and passing it squareways. But you've got to have that confidence to go through.
Lloyd's coming in for lunch. Does he eat at Harvey's a lot?
Yes.
You've become quite friendly with him, haven't you?
Yes.
There's nothing like monosyllabic answers, is there?
No.
There's no point in doing this, Marco.
Well, fine, you can go.
There's no...
The door's over there.
No, but if you're not going to cooperate,
You know, all I've got to do is make,
no...
all I've got to do is make the sauce.
Yeah, but how
That
much?
is what I'm being paid for.
Yeah.
Not being paid for anything else, to make the sauce.
But I was engaging you in something so that
Sorry, I
we
didn't, want
can
to cut, I
actually...
didn't want to cut myself.
But you can listen and you can cooperate. There's just
No, I
not
can't.
much point in doing
I can't,
it.
I'm sorry.
I understand your grammar and I understand your
If you wish me
needs
to
in the
cut
kitchen.
myself on screen, then I don't mind. I'll do it for you. I'll do what is ever expected of me to do.
Okay, well, just
If you want me
carry
to
on.
chop the chicken, I'll chop the chicken. If you want me to chop the mushrooms, I'll chop the mushrooms. If you want me to make the sauce, I'll make the sauce.
Okay, okay.
But don't
just
expect
carry
me
on.
to sell my heart. Never expect that.